Hello everyone, myself Sabri and I welcome you to our channel Solution Bridge Network and one-stop solution for all your Power Platform tutorials.
Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to understand how we can leverage Dataverse to store multiple attachments to one specific line item via a Canvas Power App. As you already know, each line item of the Dataverse table accepts only one document, and hence we need to come up with a plan by leveraging the relationship between two tables in the Dataverse to create this combination. The use case what I have taken here is the project and its related supporting documents. So let me take you to the table section where I have already created two tables. One is the project data and the project documents. So these two are the tables. In project data, we do have two columns. One is the project name and another one is the project description. I have not added much more columns just to make it simple. If you expand the column section, you will see my project name is a primary column for this table. Now let me get back and show you the project supporting documents table. It's a blank table which I have not added anything else further, which we will continue now. So let me open the project documents. As I said, this is a blank table. First, we need to create a relationship between this project documents and the project data. So let me go to add a new column. I call this column as project map, and this should be of a type lookup. And the lookup table here is nothing but our project data table. So you can select it and go down and select for that project, or you can type in this information here and this will automatically pre-select all the terms which has project. So our table is project data. So let me select the project data and click on save. So this will create a lookup column. Next step, what we would like to create is the supporting documents. So let's call it as supporting docs, and the data type here is of type of file and file. So you can say it is optional, that's fine. Here you don't need to change anything. I have set the maximum file size is 32 MB. I think that's the default. So now let me click on save. Now if you go to the relationship section, you will see a relationship that gets auto created between, you see this project map. This is a many to one relationship with project data. So project data of one line will have many lines in this project supporting map table is what it tells. Now let me go back and start creating the Canvas app where we will see how we can integrate these two tables in the same page, which gives a unified experience for the user to manage the documents. Let's say start with data, and I would like to go and select the existing tables what we have created. So here I would like to call the project data table. So let me select project data and click on create the app. So now what we will do is this Canvas app will automatically create a one single screen where we'll have a gallery and a form to add and modify the entries. So we would like to add one extra attachment control, which is beyond the form, where we will be mapping this additional supporting documents table into it. As I said, we have the default Canvas app created with the basic information. So let me run the app and probably start adding a single entry. So if I click new, you will see the project name and project description. I will call it as project A, and the description we can call it as this is a test description. And if you save it, this gallery will automatically show this project A. I would like to add one more project. Let me call it as project B, and we will call it as this is a description for project B. Now we need to understand how we can integrate that supporting documents into this form. So let me go back to the edit mode and go to the data section where I have only project data connected. Now I will add my other table, that is project supporting document. This is project documents, so I have clicked on connect. In the tree view, I would like to add one more new blank screen. Here I would like to add an edit form, and in the edit form I will connect the project supporting document so that I will be able to take out this attachment control from the form. So we need only this attachment control. So what we can do, we can just go and select the data card value, copy it, come to the project screen and paste it accordingly in this container. Now, since we have placed it, we need to make sure we align it accordingly. So select the main container and you see the flexible height. We can turn off the flexible height so that the form page and the data card property will get auto aligned. Now select each of this, remove all the errors so that this data card control can be used for adding new attachments to the project supporting documents table. I'm just selecting the error and just deleting it. Now we have a form and we have a data card. Let me go to the main container again. We have turned off the flexible height, which I have turned on again. And let's select this data card value. And let me turn on the flexible height so that you can see the upload file is increased. Now, if you go run the app and click on upload file, you will be able to use the browse section to browse the files. So let me go back to the edit screen and make sure we have the number of attachments is added more than one. So maximum attachment is set as 1. We can set it as 10 for now. As you know, this form and this attachment control is not connected, and hence we need to see how we can connect that. So whenever a new entry is added to the form and if it is submitted successfully, then I need to check if there is any data available in this attachment data card, and then if yes, patch it to that additional supporting document source. Here, I would like to leverage the on success property. So let me select the form and go to the on success property where I will be writing a code. If you see here, there is already a default code available. So I would like to say semicolon, and here I would say patch. This is project documents, and I would like to say defaults of project documents because every time this will be a new entry, and the data what I would like to patch is the first, the project map. The project map is nothing but form.last submitted. So let me say form1 dot last submit, and then we have documents. So it is called as project documents, and the project document is a type of record. So let me open this record. I will say display name. You can give the display name. So here the display name should be the display name from the uploaded documents. So whenever we have multiple documents available in this data card, we need to iterate each one of it. So just take the data card name, which is data card value 4 underscore 1. So here I will say for all of data card value 4 underscore 1 dot attachments. So it is a looping, and in this loop, here the name is nothing but this record dot name, and the value, the second parameter, this is same as this record dot value. So now let me close the project documents record followed by the full record. We could see an error in the code. I hover over, I could see that it says project document ID does not expected type GUID and found type record. Oh, okay. I think there is an incorrect name spelled here. It is not project documents. I think it is supporting documents. Let me open a new tab, open the Power Apps window, and see to make sure what is the name of the supporting documents column. And I will filter the project documents table and see what is the name. Let me go in there. I'll call it as project doc. I'll open the project documents table. Okay, it's my bad. I think the name of the column is supporting docs. So let me take you back to the Power Apps and let me rename this. So I will select this. I will call it as supporting docs. Let me remove the excess term. We still have one more error which says missing column file name. So let's replace this name with file name and this should solve our error. Now, whenever someone clicks save for this form, automatically on success of this form, this documents gets auto uploaded to the project document section. Let's give it a try in action. So let me run the app. I'll go to project A. I will edit this. Here I will upload some of the documents. So I'm planning to upload the deployment pipelines and the Dataverse logo. Let me click on open. So you see it is unsaved. When I now click save, this should automatically send an information back. We are getting an error. We are saying that CRB to 8 new column is required. Let me go back to the edit mode. We already have this table opened. Okay, I think this is the new column, which is mandatory. Let me go to this edit column section and we will make this as optional. So in the business required, set it as optional and click on save. Once this is done, you can come back to the Power Apps, reload the table, and then I think you should not see that error. So let me come back, go to the data table and reload the supporting documents so that this mandatory item will be removed. Just go to this edit, change it accordingly, just save this. And now let me save this app as multiple attachment to Dataverse. We can click on save. Now let's run the app and see it in action. So again, similarly, I will click edit. We already have this information. So let me click on save. And now you should not see any error. This should get saved. So if you go back to the projects documents table, if you reload, you will see the new 2 lines that gets added here. There you go. So for project A, we do have 2 supporting documents added. But coming back here, you still see it as unsaved because it's not linked to this form. So what I will do, I will go select that data card. We need to make sure to set this data card to show only the item with respect to the selected project. Select that document control and go to the item properties where I would like to say filter the project documents table where the project map dot project name is equal to records gallery 1 dot selected dot project name. Record gallery 1 is nothing but the gallery which is available on this record site. Here on the filter, we are only seeing that we do have 2 files, but it is not giving us the relevant information of the files. So to show that, we need to do some additional tweaks. So what we are going to do is to recreate the display name and the value for all these attachments. So what we will say in the item property, let's say for all of the supporting documents, I would like to create 2 properties. One is display name. Display name is nothing but this record dot the supporting document section. That is, I will copy it, supporting documents dot file name, and the value is again I will copy this record dot supporting docs dot value. So let me close the initial record followed by the for all statement. So you could see an error. Oh, I think the supporting document is called twice here. Let me remove it. Now this should display the actual data whatever we have uploaded. Now if I run the app, if I go and select project B, this will be empty because we have not uploaded anything. And if you go here for the project A, you will be able to see 2 different informations available. For now, whenever you edit, and let me go to the project B, I will say edit. And here in the project B, I would like to add some more additional documents. So I will click on upload file. Let me scroll down, look for some other uploads. So I will use test and untitled. Let me click on open and let me save this information. On saving, this information gets saved automatically. And when I go to project A, this will display all the documents with respect to project A. And when I come to project B, this will display all the informations with project B. By this, we come to end of this video. In this video, we have understood how to create two different tables in Dataverse and map it as an one single interface for the user to have multiple documents uploaded.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel, hit the like button, and press the bell icon for our new video alerts.